everyone, and welcome to Tuesday's spelling and handwriting lesson. Let's get going.
So here are some of our Spelling Shed champions for Tuesday the 26th of January. These are children who have been playing so many games on Spelling Shed. As you know, we ask that you complete 10 games for your weekly spellings, but these children are going above and beyond each week. So we've got Ethan, Erin, Isabel and Shannon who have been on Spelling Shed so many times, and they're keeping on going on it every day. So well done to these children. I'm going to award you each a dojo point for your fantastic Spelling Shed work. Keep going, everyone. So today we are going to recap the spelling rule that we learnt yesterday with Miss Bridgewater and learn a spelling practice strategy. So this week, as you might remember, Miss Bridgewater told us yesterday, we are still investigating the suffix OUS. And our main rule that we're focusing on this week is this one here. If the root word ends in an E, the E must be kept if the sound J is heard. Like in the word courage, you can hear the J sound and it ends in an E. So we keep the E and add OUS. So this links to one of the rules that we learnt last week, rule 3, which was to remove the E and add OUS. But don't remove that E if you can hear the J sound. Phonics spellers, you have got the sh sound this week. So the letters S and H come together to make the digraph sh. So we've got the word sh or p, shop, and we've got the word shake, shake. In this word, we also have the split digraph A, where the A and the E link together with the letter K in the middle. We also have the split digraph here, shade, shade. So that's your sound this week, phonics spellers, the sh sound. So here are our spelling words for this week. You should have received them on the parent mail yesterday. Let's have a look at the words. We've got the word nervous, famous, adventurous, ridiculous, courageous, outrageous, torturous, advantageous and carnivorous. Can you hear the J sound in any of those words, year 4? That's right, well done. In courageous, outrageous and advantageous. So you need to keep that E for those 3 words and then add OUS at the end of them. So let's have a little go at our say it, shout it, clap it. And this week I put in throw it instead of the jump it and act it. So let's have a go together. We're going to say it, shout it, clap it, throw it and act it for the word nervous. Are you ready? Let's say it. Nervous. Let's shout it. Nervous. Oh, I could hear you all the way from over here. Let's clap it. Are you ready? Nervous. Okay, now we're going to throw it. So for this one, get something in your house that's safe for you to throw. It could be a little ball, it could be a rubber, it could be a rolled up pair of socks, just something, and we're going to practice throwing up the ball to the syllables of the word.
Okay, so I've got my ball, so I'm going to throw it. I'm up on my feet, I'm up and moving. Are you ready? Nervous. Nervous. Now, because I'm inside, I'm not throwing it too high, I'm just throwing it high enough so I can catch it. Going to have a go with another one now. Let's do ridiculous. Okay, this one's got quite a lot of syllables in. Rid, ick, you, less. Fantastic. Your turn now.
Now it's time to have a go at acting out some of the words. So remember, if you're unsure of the meaning of the word, you could use an online dictionary or a dictionary in your house to look up the meaning and then have a go at acting it out. Now remember, for these words, we've got to look for some of them for the root word to know how we should act it out and to be able to find the definition of the dictionary. So over to you, it's your turn now. Have a go at saying it, shouting it, clapping it, throwing it and acting it for your spelling words this week. Phonics spellers, here are your spelling words. You've got sheep, sheep, shade, shade, shop, shop, shirt, shirt, and shake, shake. So have a go at saying, shouting, clapping, throwing, and acting out those words. So now let's look at some spelling practice strategies together. These are strategies that are going to help you learn your words. Today we are going to play spelling steps. So for this game, you're going to write each of your list words in the shape of a staircase. You're going to add 1 letter each time until you get to the end of the word. It's going to be my turn first, and then it'll be your turn to have a go with your spelling words.
Okay, so I'm going to play spelling steps with the word outrageous because that's got our J sound in it. So I'm going to start with the first letter, which is O. Then on the next line, so I'm going to go down my step, I'm going to put the first 2 letters. Then I'm going to do 3 letters. A comes next, and can you see it's going down like a set of steps? It's getting longer each time. O-U-T-R-A-G. It's got that just sound. O-U-T-R-A-G-E. O-U-T-R-A-G-E. Oh, we're nearly there. We're on our O-U-S ending. U. And what is the final letter we need? I can hear you shouting at me. O-U-S. There we go. There's our spelling steps. See if you can have a go with your other spelling words. Okay, phonics spellers, I'm going to have a go with one of your words now. I'm going to do sh-op. That's right, that's shop. So it starts with the S, and then we need the S and the H, which come together to make the sh sound. So then we need the sh-op. And what's the final sound we need, phonics spellers? That's right, it's the p to make the word shop. So phonics spellers, have a go at playing the step game with your spellings now too.
So that's the end of the spelling part of our lesson today. So we'll begin our handwriting lesson. Now, before I begin, I'm just going to show you something that Miss Bridgewater shared with you yesterday. She has made a call out for the super handwriters of Year 4. Do you want to get the chance to feature in our handwriting video? Your task is to choose a handwriting warm-up. We want you to record yourself doing it and explaining what you are doing as you go. And then, when you have done this, you can send your video to the Year 4 email address and we can share it as one of our handwriting warm-ups in the video. We've already had one sent in from school, from Cole, who's in 4B. So watch Cole doing his handwriting warm-up and then have a go doing this at home yourself.
Hi, I'm Cole from 4B, and today we're going to do some handwriting warm-ups. Now it's time for you to try it at home.
Okay, now it's time for our handwriting lesson for today. All of you have been working so hard on your handwriting so far. We've had great examples of work sent in that we'll share with you later on in the week. And the teachers at school have been telling us how hard those children in the bubbles are working on their handwriting. So we've had a look at R and B, which are our one-armed robot letters. And today we're going to have a look at N and H. So for the N, we're going to use the 2 blue lines here. And we're going to go down the robot, back up the robot, and then over his arm and all the way back down to the blue line again. Can you see it finishes at exactly the same place? So let's do that again. We're going to go down the robot, back up the robot, that's the really important bit, over his arm and continue over down to the flick. So that's our N. It's really important with these letters to go down the robot and back up his body. Let's try the H now. It's exactly the same, but we're going to start up here on the red line because it's an ascender. So we're going to go down the robot. This time we're just going to go halfway up his body and over his arm and continue down. And I put a little flick there. Down the robot's body, back up halfway, over and a little flick. So that's our N and our H. Now I'm going to show you some joins. For N, I'm going to do the word net. So I'm going to go down my N, up and over with a flick. Keep my pen on the page to join straight into the E, and keep my pen on the page to join to the T. Now it's not quite an ascender, goes halfway up there with a little flick, take the pen off the page and then cross. So that's net. Now I'm going to show you house. So we're going to go down the H, down the robot's body, halfway up his body and over his arm, into the H. Keep your pen on to join into that curly caterpillar O. Join into the U, keep your pen on to join into the S, curl round that curly caterpillar, and then into the E for house. Okay, so that's the N and the H of the one-armed robot letters. Have a go at forming some of those letters and then writing the word net and house to practice your joins. Off you go, Year 4. Now, some of you have been doing your handwriting on paper at home, which is absolutely brilliant, but in the office at school now, there is a big pile of handwriting lines for you. So if you would like to start doing your handwriting on the handwriting lines, please come into school, come to the central office area, and you can collect some of the handwriting lines to take home and practice on. Bye everybody!